Prusty, a guy who I love to play for, I know you did, John Tortorella, was just let go by the Columbus Blue Jackets. A lot of players from Columbus say they got nothing but respect for him. Just touch on Torts and what it was like to play for, and do you think he'll get another job in the NHL?
I think so for sure. I know the league's getting pretty soft, and his coaching style is pretty hard. Like, you don't have the player. We liked it. I like when a coach, like, if your team sucks, like, come in and kick a garbage can and fucking yell at people and tell somebody they're a fucking bitch or a pussy. Like, that's what you wanted. And he also treats player, whether you're making 10 million or a million, like, he's going to treat you the same. He just wants the most out of his players, and he wants everybody kind of on the same program. Like, he needs a team of foot soldiers, right? Like, that's what he needs, because he's just so passionate. I don't know how anybody can. I can see how people don't like him, players, because he will get on guys, and you can see him if guys don't. Some guys go the other way, right? So I know guys like us, if you kind of get yelled at, it will make you better, right? Like, you're like, all right, he's right. But you get the top guys, and they're like, never been yelled at like that, and they'll be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Shut up. Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm the best player, and you can see them kind of dwindling. I watched players kind of get worse the more he rode them. So I think he has to learn, and I don't know if he has, but it looks like he hasn't, because of the way what he did with Line A as soon as he got there. So he's still riding those guys. But for guys like us, I know that we appreciated it and we loved it. This guy was X's and O's, amazing coach. The game plan, this guy just lived and breathed hockey and was just so passionate. So I look at Trump. I look at Torts as like the Trump of hockey. People don't like him. People don't like him because he's mean and he's super, says what he wants. That's Torts. He's the Trump of hockey. And but in the background, like, fucking, the guy's just passionate and a fucking great dude. I love Torts. He's just a passionate guy. Yeah, he was mean to me. I didn't go fucking sulk. Like, people can't take that nowadays. So, but he'll get another job for sure. He's a great coach.
What about a guy like Brad Richards? What was so, like, important about him that Torts loved? Because he had him in Tampa. They won New York. Yeah. It seemed like it was so much respect. But you look at the way Richie would have played. Like, if you're that skilled guy, you better do things every night that like Torts loves, right? Because you do hear guys like Obi and yourself, guys that Torts just knows what he's going to get. And like, he expects it out of you, and you love like the fact that, okay, Torts is going to be hard on the good players. There's a respect factor within your room. We had.
Yeah, I think Richie just, he played the game the right way, right? He didn't cheat, right? Offensively. Torts hated when guys cheated offensively, right? So Richie was never that type of guy. He took care of his own end, and maybe if he's not like, even near the end of his career, like diving in front of shots or penalty killing and stuff, he still played the game the way that Torts wanted to do and would still win the battles. That was it for Torts, right? Like, don't be cheating. Make sure you're winning your battles. You're still playing, the physical game. Obviously, he's not out there crushing guys, but Richie just played that brand of hockey that Torts loved, right? Play it this way, and Richie did that. I remember when Richie first got to New York, it was like, the first year, and Richie and I became good buddies, and Richie started off a little slow, and we started off a little slow, and Torts just, being Torts, just, this guy probably didn't sleep right if we were losing. So we're out after the game one night, and Torts must call Richie on the way home, and Richie comes in, we're going for dinner. He goes, Torts just called me. He told me to like do drugs and stuff. Like, Torts was like, Richie, I don't know what's wrong with you, but like, go out, like, get fucked up, do drugs or something, man. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a good night.
He never said that to me, Prusty. He never said that to me.
I think because he knew Richie wouldn't actually do it.
Just lighten up a bit, a little false hope.
That's fucking hilarious.